Joining us now, Senator Tom Cotton of Arkansas spoke last night at the convention. His lovely wife is here as well. Also with us, the chair of the GOP Platform Committee, Senator John Barrasso of Wyoming. He's already complaining.
Why?
He only got a button.
He's always complaining.
So,
last time I got a T-shirt.
All right, so I got some fabulous cups for you.
Whoa, wow. Look at that. That's a cup.
And Tom, here you go.
You get
and by the way, just
one for the baby.
Oh, here you go.
They told me this was an all-access pass. That's
an all-access wherever you want to go. And by the way,
these great pens too.
Just for.
Don't say I didn't give you any.
Wait, no. Come on now. We need to save some of that. Anyway, also, for all of our guests, departing gift, Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco Treat. So you were up there, man. It's a little chaotic out there. You just drove through it.
Well, it was presenting the platform, which was adopted overwhelmingly at a time. But yeah, it was an interesting time. I got out there. The crowd came together, and I think they liked the message, which is a conservative message of getting people back to work again, jobs, the economy, national security, and the things that unite us as a party. There's some conservatives out there yelling, saying that the conservatives got crushed. It was the end of conservatism. Well, and it's interesting because today the New York Times calls the Republican platform an extreme platform because it's so conservative. So it is a solid Republican conservative platform. Conservative? He's embraced the platform, and it's a conservative platform.
That's a careful answer.
Tom Cotton, what was it like last night getting up on the big stage?
It was a lot of fun. I had a great time going out, giving the speech. Had a great time preparing the speech. You know, the campaign had asked me to speak a little bit about my service and about veterans. Right. And you know, my dad served in Vietnam. My granddad.
That was a moving,
beautiful story.
Really nice. Moving speech, moving story. I wonder, was it hard for you to decide to come and speak for a guy who's been a Democrat for 60
stop.
No, I'm dead serious. I mean, there's a question everybody has to ask. He's been a Democrat for 67 of his 70 years. He's taken positions very inconsistent with people in Arkansas, even though I know he's popular there. Any problems for you making the decision to go up and speak?
Speaking of 70-year-old men who've been Democrats for most of their lives, that would define my father as well. It's defined a lot of Arkansans, too. You know, this is the first time our state party has ever been a majority party at a national convention. So it's an exciting time for us, and it's also an example of how we have to grow our party. You know, John said that we have a conservative platform, but conservatives aren't a majority in our country. We have to have more than just conservatives to win as Republicans.
So you're completely behind Donald Trump?
Look, I support Donald Trump. I support the Trump-Pence ticket, and I want to make sure that Republicans win the presidency and the Congress and on down the ballot. That's one reason why I'm here this week.
So, Senator, I'm a Republican. One of my concerns as a Republican is that there are going to be a lot of people that are going to get wiped out in the fall, and we may lose the Senate. Whether you're talking about Kelly, whether you're talking about what's happening in Wisconsin with Ron, whether you want to talk about Pennsylvania, there are a lot of other states. I'm worried about Ohio right now. Is that a fair concern?
Well, we want to hold the Senate. I believe we are going to hold the Senate. This is an election about change versus more of the same. And certainly Donald Trump represents change, and Hillary is another 4 years after the 8 years of Barack Obama. The country can't stand that. Two-thirds of Americans think the country is heading in the wrong direction.
Barack Obama, though, has pretty high approval ratings right now.
And they say the country... and his personal approval ratings may be high, but in terms of the direction of the country, people want fundamental change. They want a successful future with a strong and safe America, and Donald Trump is ready to deliver that.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay. All right, do you need traffic cops over there?
Are Trump-Pence on track to win now, or do there need to be changes, and if there do, what changes?
This is a solid campaign focused on the things that unite Americans. Jobs, the economy, national security. The platform is an optimistic, appealing platform for people from all walks. This is about adding.
Are they on track to win just as they are?
I believe absolutely. You take a look at some of these polls in some of these battleground states, whether it's Florida, Ohio, Pennsylvania. This is within the margin of error. These are states that traditionally don't necessarily always go Republican. These are states that we can win. We have Senate candidates who are very strong candidates on the ballots in each of those states. So I think we are on track to.
But we as a party are losing women by 23 points at the top of our ticket. Do you even want to win with just white men voting Republican? I'm embarrassed. You know, George W. Bush won 44% of the Hispanic vote. He narrowed the gender gap to a historic level that we haven't matched since 2004. I mean, are you proud that our path to victory is just to turn out more white guys?
I think go ahead.
From two white guys sitting with us, yes? Please.
Well, and bring in Joni Ernst, bring in Kelly Ayotte, bring in others. There are many people around the country who are united.
So Donald Trump can't himself appeal to women. You did not,
absolutely. The change versus more of the change, more of the same, really is an appeal to people all across the country.
But the platform is the most conservative ever. You think women are going to be attracted to this year's platform?
It's a platform focused on jobs, which people and women are very concerned about, the economy. It's about security, and that's national security, energy security, economic security, key issues for all Americans.
Okay, Senator Tom Cotton and Senator John Barrasso.
What's this? She's a Republican.
I was about to jump in, but I think
I'm worried.
Nicole was doing just fine. You guys, thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate it.